Do you think you're a pro? Well, not yet at least. The reason I'm making this video is so you guys can learn some tips and tricks that the pros use themselves. The surgical goblins, the Mordens, the Lapaka Tees, the Cashmen. Yes. The Cashman is included. We're all boys. We're all homies. We're like the Amigos, the three Amigos, like the Amigos, the band, the crew. Amigos. There's three of them. Three Amigos. Is that why they're called the Amigos? Is it just Amigos but without the A? And these tips aren't just, hey, get better at the game, practice, No, these are actual tips, physical things that you can, not physical. These are practical tips, actual gameplay, actual footage, actual how to do this tip to use it in your games, to get better at your games, to get better at Clash Royale, and one day be the best player in the world. You're welcome in advance. The first tip I have for you guys today involves the skeletons and the bandit. You can defend a bandit perfectly only using 1 elixir skeletons. Yes, 1 elixir skeletons. That's a positive elixir trade. If your opponent plays a bandit, you can play the skeletons in the middle of your arena so it gets hit by both the right side and the left side tower. And with the help of a couple of skeleton hits, it looks like the bandit's gonna get the charge, but nope. It doesn't get the charge, it doesn't get the hit, and that's a great positive elixir trade of 2 elixir. The next tip I have for you guys includes the Ice Spirit and the Hunter, and that is if the Hunter is coming down, if your opponent plays the Hunter, you can defend it with just a single Ice Spirit. How? If the Hunter is coming across the bridge, you can play the Ice Spirit all the way at the top of the river, and if you play it correctly, the Hunter will look at the Ice Spirit, try to shoot the Ice Spirit, the Ice Spirit goes Matrix, jumps over the bullets, hits the Hunter, and with the help of the tower, the Hunter doesn't get a shot on the tower and it goes down. Bye-bye, Hunter. See you later. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. And this is another very, very efficient trade that you can do in a lot of different decks. That's a 4-for-1 trade. Now that's 3. These tips are just getting better and better. This tip includes the Lava Hound and the Loon. And on the other side, the Lava Hound and the Loon. We got the mirror matchup, baby. So in the mirror matchup of Lava Loon, if you're having trouble dealing with the balloon, you can play the Tombstone very, very high up when your opponent is coming at you with the Lava Hound and Balloon push. The Lava Hound is technically a ranged unit, so it will attack the Tombstone, but from a distance, while the Balloon, it has to go on top of the Tombstone and drop its bomb. While the Lava Hound is hitting the Tombstone from afar, the Balloon will slide in front, destroy the Tombstone, but that's good because now you can play the Mega Minion or the Minions or whatever supporting unit you have, and also the tower is going to be shooting the Balloon as well. So now you just have to deal with the Lava Hound, and your opponent looks like an idiot because he didn't even do the Lava Loon push. He did the Loon Lava push. This tip is for the giant miner players that go up against a P.E.K.K.A. So if you're a giant miner player and you play the giant at the back behind your king tower and your opponent says, hey, I see your giant, I'm going to play my P.E.K.K.A. at the back as well. They're going to meet at the bridge and I'm going to win this interaction. No. When the P.E.K.K.A.'s coming down the lane, you can play the miner on the opposite side and actually pull the P.E.K.K.A. to go down the wrong lane, the lane that doesn't have your giant, and now your giant can get on their tower, kill their tower, and victory screech! This is a very, very hard maneuver to pull off, but let's do a little freeze frame. Let's bring it back. Let's look at where I place it. Let's look at where the miner is. Let's look at where the P.E.K.K.A. is. The timing for this is when their opponent's P.E.K.K.A. is by its princess tower, and you can play the miner. You play it in the middle, but so it goes towards the right side. So it focuses on the princess tower, but on the opposite side. It's very, very tricky, but with enough practice, and you can do this, this can win you games. This can win you a lot of games. It's a good tip. The next tip I have for you guys is another positive elixir trade. It involves the Snowball and the Musketeer. If you have the Snowball and your opponent plays a Musketeer and it is coming down the lane, it gets onto your side of the arena. Well, you can play the Snowball perfectly if it's very friggin' hard, but if you play it perfectly, it defends the Musketeer and the Musketeer doesn't get a shot on your tower. Like I said, it's very, very hard timing, but it's pretty much right before the Musketeer shoots her shot. You gotta have that Snowball impact. It pushes her back. She gets a little stunned and she will die before she actually shoots the tower. I get this about 50% of the time, but with practice, you know what? It's pretty, once you pull it off, it feels pretty good. This tip, it's a little tip, but this is a tip that everybody should know. This involves the balloon and pretty much any tower, any building that your opponent can have. If you have the balloon and your opponent keeps playing a tower, to pull that balloon all the way into the middle of their side of the arena to get hit by both sides of the tower, well, if you play the balloon in the bypass spot, yes, there is a bypass spot for that exact problem that you are having. You're welcome. If you play the balloon in this tile, this is considered the bypass spot, and hopefully I'm pointing at it. I'm somewhere. It's got to be somewhere here, right? I'm putting video behind me. Hopefully it's lining up correctly. If you play the balloon there instead of going for that tower, it does the swiggity-soo switcheroo and goes right for your opponent's princess tower, and it could win you a lot of games. So if you're playing a balloon cycle deck, a giant balloon deck, if you're playing any deck with balloon in it, know this placement because it's very good. That's all, folks. That's all the tips I have for today. Those are all 6 tips that I have for today, for today's video, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully these tips can help you win a couple of your games that you play on Clash Royale and your road to be the best player in the world. If you have any tips yourself in Clash Royale and you want to share them, please message me on Instagram, message me on Twitter, message me in the comment section below. Let us know. Let the people know. Because we are one big happy family. Yeah, let us know. Let me know in the comments below. Social media, bang bang. And let me know if you have any good tips, some hot tips in this game. And yeah, I might just use them in a future video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember to always brush your teeth. Did I use that one already? Do you think you're a pro? Well, not yet at least. Why can't I speak English?